Welcome to this live edition of Sports Picks today. My name's Scott Jenkins, your host, just a local sports picker here in Phoenix, Arizona. Hopefully today's going to be another great day. Morning sports show here for Tuesday, July 29th. We are live on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube as well, so make sure you join us on that one there. Sneaky Pete, what's going on? How are you? Great to see you. As we're going to send out a few invites, try to get many people here as humanly possible. Hopefully, like I said, everybody's having a good Tuesday. We do have early baseball today with a double header, so that makes it always a little interesting. So 16 baseball games today, a few WNBA games as well. So we got a pretty full schedule, right? Nothing wrong with that. Let's see. Soda, thanks for joining. Ricky, thanks for joining as well. And let me just finish up the last part here, and we'll get rocking and rolling. Like I said, Blue Jays and Orioles game one here in about an hour. And, of course, nobody wants to put out any starting pitching information, God forbid. It seems like here, looks like Charlie Morton's going to go, though. LaTroy Dale, thanks for joining the show. All right, here. Oh, if we could get to the dang end of this list. All right, and Philly's best offense in league always chokes. On paper, they look really good, don't they? But yeah, they are not. They have not been bueno, to put it to you mildly. And to be really honest, I think today they could be in trouble again with Luzardo on the mound. Cardinal, what's up? How are you? Danny Boy, thanks for joining. I do like the Blue Jays here in the first one. Vera, what's up? Snowball, thanks for liking the live as well. Yeah, I do like the Blue Jays in this first one. I think they get to Morton. What's going on, Vera? How are you? Nico Clifford, thanks for joining the show. Don't know what you're trying to talk about with Fangraphs there. Snowball, thanks for liking the live. Laren Wallace, thanks for joining. User, thanks for joining. Orioles get to Lucas, though. Could be. It could be a high-scoring game. Mon recaps, what's going on? Let's see here. Justin, thanks for the follow as well. Blue Jays over 3.5 team total? Absolutely. Yeah, it was not a great day. I mean, we did well in the Orioles game. Over 5 hits allowed, great chance there. That over came in early and often in that one. Cubs blew it. Cubs choked it off. Dodgers did hold steady, though. Jays nerfy. I don't like it in game 1 or 2 on that one. Do like the Dodgers today. Dan, great to see you, by the way. And I do like the Royals a little bit later on as well. Hits today. Guerrero and Bichette here in game 1. And then we've got, let's see, later on, I like Betts quite a bit today. He started to warm up a little bit. And also Bobby Witt. I'm sorry, not Bobby Witt. Miguel Garcia and, Vinny Pasquantino as well in the Royals game. Look out for Bush and PCA as well in the Cubs game. Great job, James. Nice job there. JR Sports. I mean, they finished strong. Maybe. I think it's no team is over 600 win percentage right now, which doesn't normally happen. The starters are still – it doesn't sound like Snell's close, and that's kind of the big one for them. So they could be a little bit of trouble, but Ohtani, I think, is going to start picking up innings here before too long, going a little bit longer than 3. That could definitely help them out. And the rest of the teams really haven't done nothing. I'm surprised with 2 days left to go in the trade deadline. It is not much movement. So, Deuce, thanks for joining Jose. And then Suarez, who probably would have been traded, gets hit in the hand last night. So I don't know if that hurts his stock or not. Chenny, thanks for joining. I still can't believe the Twins haven't moved their relievers yet. Lodolo under 3.5 earned runs. I think the Dodgers are actually going to score some today. So I'm going to say I wouldn't play it. It might come in, but who's safe for get 2 hits? Bichette probably for 2 hits. He's been a singles machine. Let's see. Brewers Yeah, but the question is, Justin, are the Brewers going to make a trade that hurts them or helps them, right? Blue Jays win. We do like that in the first game. Cubs over the team total today. They smacked Priester in their last time against them. Jenny, I understand. Rough day for a lot of people. A lot of upsets, stuff like that. Tatis under a half a run. I don't ever play anything on just runs. I think you're better off if you want to play a run to play probably a home run because then you don't have to worry about anybody else. Jorge, what's going on? Quick, thanks for joining. Moise, thanks for joining. Cardinal, thanks for liking the live. Preston, thank you. Ronnie, thanks for coming on. Reason for liking the Blue Jays in the first game is they've got multiple hitters that have seen Morton a bunch, and they normally smack him around pretty well. That would be the reason why. I do like Gunnar for a hit game 2, a little bit more, but maybe gets one here, Could get one here as well. Lineups are out now, and Gunnar is batting third. What's going on, Otani? How are you? You feeling the Marlins? Feeling them for what? Lost today? Yes. I don't like Alcantara pitching. What Nerfy? Jorge? I like a yes run first inning in this first game if that's what you're looking for. IDC, thanks for joining. I mentioned it on the show. If you guys watch it on YouTube, you need to start looking at yes run first innings instead of no. O's trying to start a streak. If it's anything like the O's have done all season, they look great for multiple games, and then all of a sudden play a turd, right? Do like the Tigers today. SP23, thanks for joining. Jesse, what's happening? How are you? Great to see you. Put a bunch of stuff out in the Discord today, so hopefully you get a chance to take care of that. Oh, I know. Great. Eric, finally got to come down. I do like the Cubs today. I think they're going to have to score a 6-spot plus in order to get that win, though. Which play do we like the most? Baseball today? Let me take a peek here. I think we did have Cubs over 3.5 team total. It was like minus 150 when we grabbed it last night-ish. Glass now 10Ks? I don't think so. Jason Icons, thanks for the follow. Brewers are a lock. Did you see Priester the last time he pitched against him? He gave up 7 runs. I don't know how we could say they're a lock. What 3 teams today would I play? Let's see. Tigers. Tigers, Cardinals, and man, I don't know if there's 3 I'm absolutely in love with, but Tigers, Cardinals, Dodgers, Yanks today. Possibility there. I think there's going to be some scoring in that game. To be really honest, Max Fried does not pitch well. It's Cubs and Royals today. I think so. B Custom, what's going on? No home run in the first? Okay. Cubs did give that game away yesterday, no question. After going up 3-0 in the first. Well, let's take a look here. Yeah, I know Springer's out. And did you realize Charlie Morton's on the other side? So, yeah. Yeah, I hear you. Without Yanks, I understand. Let's see here. Favorite hitters today? Guerrero here in game 1. Bichette here in game 1. Like both of those. Like Mikel Garcia and Vinny Pasquantino in the Royals game. PCA and Bush in the Cubs game. Morton for 5+ Ks. I wouldn't play it, but honestly, I don't think he's going to be around long. I expect him to get beat up a little bit. And let's see here. Michael, thanks for joining. Alabama, thanks for liking the live. Guardians, yeah, I like them. I don't like the Phillies today. Don't really like the Stros too much either, user. It's just they've been struggling at home. Phillies, I think, with Luzardo, it's too much of a question mark to put him in there, but I don't think Morton is good, but that's why I'm playing the Blue Jays game 1. But Dodgers, Phillies, Rangers, I would take the Phillies out. And do we have a starting pitcher yet for the Rangers? Yeah. I would not take the Rangers today either. Do like the Dodgers in that play, though. It's National Patrick Corbin Day. Can't play the Rangers. UC's going to go 5 innings, strike out 7, 8, 9 guys. And then it's going to be, hopefully the bullpen holds it together, right? So, Robbie, thanks for joining. Danny, thanks for joining. It's Mansway. What's going on? How are you? What's the play for the Blue Jays game? Game 1 for us. The biggest one for us was Blue Jays over 4.5 team total, and Guerrero over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Corbin was better in the start of the year, Nick, but if you look at his numbers here lately, he's been getting beat up a little bit. Got my account. There you go. Good job. Cubs over 2.5. Absolutely. I don't know why you'd only play that. Play 3.5. PCA homer. Yep. The dogs go crazy as the yard guys here. Let's see here. Money line spreads for the day. Yeah, we have a whole show for that. I recommend watching to us on YouTube as well to run through the whole thing for you. Just check it out on YouTube. Trust me, well worth your time. Yeah, White Sox I think can put up some runs today, Nick. I don't trust Luzardo at all. He's got the best stuff maybe on the staff behind Wheeler, but unfortunately doesn't put it all together. RTG, thanks for the follow. Vlad homer today's got a chance here in game 1. She doesn't like the leaf blower. What do you want me to tell you? She's almost 9, and she's never liked the leaf blower. Aaron, thanks for joining. Donnie, thanks for joining. User, thanks for joining. Over on the first game. Good possibility there. Good possibility. The line's moving at 10, but best pick for the early game, Blue Jays over 4.5 team total. Vlad Guerrero over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. What's this no home run first inning? What's that, like minus 500 or something? Toronto pitcher game 1 isn't great. Lucas isn't fantastic. Charlie Morton's worse. Giants money line. I don't really like them today either. Maybe they win the game, but I think even if they win, it's probably by 1. So I'd rather play the Pirates plus the 1.5 in that one. But what's up, no caller ID? What's cracking with you? Tigers, real contenders. If they can, the problem is, so they make a trade, because Reese Olson's out as well. Another starting pitcher. If they can get a bullpen piece, I've always think they needed a bat, but especially a right-handed bat that's average more than power. But no score first 5 first game. Hell no. This thing might be 8-6 in the first 5. Corey, thanks for joining. Vega, thanks for joining. Pistol Pete, thanks for coming on. Is everybody looking for the plus 3,000 payer today or something without having to do 2 legs? No. Jeff Cooper, thanks for joining. Angel Reese, 10+ points. Yeah, I like her for 15 today. You like the Jays in the first game? Yes. I might be done answering questions. Nobody can even do a like or a share or something. So Jays high scoring game 1. Yeah. All right. B Custom, thanks for liking the live as well. Pistol Pete, thanks for the rose. 420 Californian. Andre, thank you, my man. B Custom, thank you. Stephanie, thanks for sharing it as well. Can Bo Bichette strike out? Everybody can. Blue Jays first game? You don't like the fact are they plus money? Still, they were yesterday. Let's see. They're plus money? That's not good enough? All right. Scrap, thanks for the follow. I missed somebody there. Cardinal Andre, thanks for sharing the live. Valid, thanks for sharing the live. I understand people forget about it, but unfortunately, I do all the work, right? So, right? Mets today, I think that game's high scoring, Vera, but they got a chance. Jesse, thank you again. Bo and Vlad for a hit, absolutely. How confident the Dodgers? Pretty confident today. They're in pretty good shape here. I think they can hit Lodolo. I think they feel comfortable. Everybody needs to see him score more than 5 runs. Tony, thanks for the share. Seferino, thanks for as well. Bean, thanks for liking the live. I mean, honestly, it's Baltimore over 4.5. I love that in the second game. This game could be both sides over 4.5. Trust me. I don't think there's a monster. This isn't a low scoring game. So both teams, I think, have opportunities to get home. Orioles did score a bunch yesterday. A lot of homers. How about a yes run first inning here in the Blue Jays and the Orioles instead of a yes run? Cubs over 3.5 team total. Lance would be our biggest play of the day. The Giants win tonight. They got a tough one tonight. They might be able to pull that out. I think the Pirates keep it close. Plus 1.5 on the Pirates. Golf and Chili, thanks for the follow. Tucker today looks all right. A lot of guys have decent numbers against Priester as they did smack him around his last start. Just like Bush and PCA better. Tucker finally got a hit late in that game. So favorite one for a home run today? Probably this first game. I'll go with Vlad. I like him quite a bit today. I think he's got a great chance here off of Morton. Nathan, thanks for joining the show. Appreciate it. Gunner, probably get a hit or two. He's got 2 left-handers going against today, Sean. So Jose Ramirez revenge game today. I think Jose should have a big game. In fact, right now, if you're playing anything in the Guardians, Jose Ramirez and Angel Martinez should be a part of it. PCA revenge game. I think PCA is going to have a big game today. Rest in peace, my favorite player of all time as well, Ryan Sandberg. Maybe they get something done for old Rhino. We'll see in that one. But yeah, Cubs heavy hearts. But a lot of the young guys maybe didn't pay attention to Sandberg. But I'm telling you what, favorite player of all time for me for sure. So definitely a heartbreaker there. Cloudy, thanks for joining. ZBY, thanks for joining the show. I got a +1 for game 1. What are we talking about, Jess? Blue Jays and Orioles, like the Blue Jays here in game 1. Chivolchi, Tony, thanks for joining. All right, I hear you. Man, I remember 84 very well. So that's why we got the Cubs jerseys on. We got the Cubs on today as well. Remember, it's there. Schwarber for a hit? Sure. We got a couple of rookie cards for Rhino. That's some good stuff. Value went up today on anything signed, that's for sure. D-backs, I think the D-backs are going to mail it in, to be really honest. People say take the Phillies. The Phillies might win that game. White Sox plus run and a half and 2.5, though, I do like quite a bit. And I'll be really honest with you. I think Luzardo is going to blow up today. So plus a half run 5 as well for the White Sox. I think Luzardo does one of those. Excuse me, I gave up 6 runs in this inning. I don't think the Orioles pitcher Morton, probably not. If I had to guess, that's what I'd be thinking. Blue Jays game 1, yes. White Sox plus a half front 5. So if they're tied or winning, it's a winner. Isaiah, thank you for liking the live. B-Rob, what's going on? This game isn't like definitely one way or the other, but I don't know why. All of a sudden, people think Charlie Morton's good. He's not. So, Yankees game, I like the over better than the Yanks, but yeah, you can do that. Money lines we went over earlier: Dodgers, Cardinals, and where was it? Yeah, Dodgers, Cardinals, Tigers. Miami money line. I don't like them today with Alcantara on the mound. So Tigers, yes. Yeah, I'm. That's kind of what we're anticipating is a first inning shelling. So Bichette strikeouts, but he hasn't struck out the last 5. Morton's not a dominant strikeout pitcher, so Bichette's hitting a lot of singles right now. He's leading the league in hits. So Acuna Jr. today, I think, has a good shot. Seth Lugo is a pretty damn good pitcher, though, in that one. So Alabama, thanks for liking the live as well. Not Kaylee's dad, what's up? Is pitcher friendly park? Yes. Giants game, I don't know if the under's the play today, but possible there. It's Verlander and Fowler on the mound kind of scare me a little bit, but yeah. Royals game, do like the Royals in that one with Lugo on the mound. Kikuchi under 17.5 outs. More than likely, expect him probably go 5 and strike out 8 to 10. Costa Padres. I would lean. Actually, what was the? Give me 1 second here on that Padres game. Do apologize. Burger versus Minaya. I don't know if I lean Padres. I really like over 8 in that one. Tony, thanks for sharing. A lot of stuff in the early game. Blue Jays over 4.5 team total. Vlad Guerrero over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Bo Bichette over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs as well. I think the Angels got a good chance to win as long as the bullpen doesn't blow the game. So Kurtz against the Mariners, he's been hot. Best player prop to get a run. What's the deal with the runs today? Let's say Vlad Guerrero gets a run. There you go. I'd like him to hit a home run. You get one there. Bichette's behind him. He's been hitting well, so good chance he drives him in. Trey the Gemini, thanks for joining. Acuna to get a run. Acuna had a big one yesterday, but I don't know. I don't know if there's going to be a ton of runs for them on that side. What's up, Klaus? How are you, my friend? Mario, what's going on? We're on multiple platforms as well: Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, and TikTok as well. So check us out on that. I don't think Vlad getting a run. Okay, if you don't like what I put out, Adonai, then don't ask. That's all I'm going to say. So, all right, just waking up. Hell, it's like 11 o'clock Central. Dodgers do like it. Ohtani, yep. Royals, yeah, I like all that. And Mike, yeah. Lance, thanks for joining. You put it out in there. I told you that. Okay. If you don't like here's the thing. If you don't like what I'm saying, it's okay, right? Yeah, Guerrero hits extremely well against Morton. He should be on base multiple times today. Giolito to get to 5. He's got a good chance. I wouldn't say a monster, but he's got a good chance. Bichette is hit well, but he's hitting almost 300 against him as well. So best 2 plays today: Guerrero over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Cubs over 3.5 team total. Alabama, thank you for liking the live, my friend. Much appreciative. Thursday, by the way, Big 12 football preview will be out on YouTube, so make sure you check that out. If you don't follow us on YouTube, make sure you do, as we got more info on that channel as well. And then the following Thursday will be the Big 10 previews. We finish up all of those. I still like Blue Jays game 1. I don't know why. It's been the same. Lauer was never pitching game 1. He was pitching game 2. Yeah, I still like the Blue Jays. Jeff McCarty, thanks for liking the live. I don't care who their starter is. Doesn't matter. Benson, thanks for joining. That Orioles bullpen is hot garbage, even if they don't get to Morton. Alabama, thank you. Benji, thank you. What do I think about East and Lucas? average to below average pitcher. What do I think about Charlie Morton? Extremely old and below average pitcher. Jeff, thanks for liking the live. Jay, thanks for coming on. Guerrero, game 1 or 2? We'll start off with game 1. I don't know if he's going to – more likely he plays game 2. But Guerrero, I like Guerrero quite a bit in game 1. 305, thank you, Mr. Unbothered. Thanks for liking the live. Disappointed in your Yanks? I thought they should have won yesterday, but, Max Fried's got to turn this thing around or you guys are in trouble. Any hitters for the Yankees? Nothing off top, nothing big time on that, but I think Yanks do score some runs today. Like I said, Max Fried's been giving up a boatload. Atlanta today, not against Seth Lugo, do like the Royals. I don't know, Frank the Tank. You need Judge. Hopefully it's only 10, 10. Hopefully it's only the 10 games. We're going to see. McMahon, there you go. No shocker that Tony goes for a former Rocky or White Sox guy. Minnesota money line today. We have not went over the Twins game, I don't think. Let's see here. Let's see. With Gio, it depends on the starting pitcher. Right now, if it's a bullpen game, I do like the Red Sox, but you know what I mean? Best money line today. I really like the Cardinals quite a bit. Cardinals, Dodgers, and Tigers. It's kind of the ones we really like today. Gunner for a single. There's a chance there as always. I like him in game 2, maybe a little better. Royals money line. Do like that one. Jeff McCarty, thank you again for the likes. Greatly appreciative. Best 2 money lines. I'll give you 3. Tigers, Cardinals, Dodgers. What's going on, GZZ? We did play a little sprinkle on Toronto -1.5. Up to you, though. They're plus money right now. Klaus, thank you for the hat, my friend. Much appreciative. FF, thanks for liking the live. Mets game later. Should be higher scoring. I believe in this game. Mets got a good chance there. Not something I'd like to see that line closer to even, but with Manaea on the mound, but they got a good chance there. Cubs, brouhahas, do like the Cubs today. A little disappointed after yesterday, but I think they get something figured out for today. Mitch Keller in a trade. I don't know if Keller's available unless they overwhelm him. Best money line, take your pick between the Cardinals, Dodgers, and Tigers. I'd probably lean Cardinals, Colton, in that one, but Colorado over against the Guardians. Take a look at the line here. Over 8.5. Yeah, there's a good chance in that one. Really good chance. Favorite unders. I don't know if there's a lot of games. I'm like dead set on the under today. Tigers D-backs has probably got a pretty good chance, I think, as I don't expect the D-backs to do too much of anything in that one. Let's see. Braves Royals has a good chance to go under. Let's see here. Rangers and Angels has a really good chance to go under. Caminero slump day. It's hard to play against him. I'll say that one there. Ogobot, thanks for joining. No problem, Isaiah. Flip, what's going on? Any solid nerfies? And there's not really any monster pitching matchups that I really like today where there's probably a great nerfy. I think there's a great opportunity for a yes run first inning and here in this game 1, this early one here. Texas front 5 today. Not with Patrick Corbin on the mound. I'll go the other route. Jeff McCarty, thanks for liking the live as well. And Quincy, yeah, Blue Jays bullpen game. Okay. Does it really matter going against Morton? Probably not. Orioles hitter to get a hit today? Probably Westberg. Miss what on the YouTube video, Flip? The A's game, I think we see a ton of scoring in that one late. I think we see a ton of scoring. I did put that in there, though. Severino and Evans, yeah, they might have to call the game once it hits 30. Feeling a little bit better. Yeah, I mean, over that 10.5 seems like a steal in that A's game. Jeff, thanks for joining. Compa Palone, thanks for the follow. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Jeff, thank you again. Fernando's Cards, what's cracking? Mike, thanks for joining. We are live on multiple platforms as well, TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch, so feel free to join us on any of those. Logan, thank you. Greg, great to see you this morning. Seattle money line. There's the Mariners are playing well. I'm not going to deny that. That game there, in a high scoring game, I like the A's chances. They're in a lot more high scoring games than they are. So I'd probably lean to the A's, but I like the over a lot better. Cardinals is one of my favorites on the to win today. Deuce. Sonny Gray, I doubt blows up twice in a row on that one there. And Alcantara always seems to give up a minimum of 3 runs every one of his starts. How did the Guardians lose yesterday? That is an excellent question. They did take another hit to the pitching staff, though, with Kloss getting now he's being investigated for gambling as this shit's getting out of control. If they stop the pitch-by-pitch stuff, I think this eliminates a lot of it as well because people only want to be in for one. I don't know if he's gambling or not, but somebody – when there's unusual amounts of money being played on these things, that's what gets it flagged. But to sit out a month, and they better have something, or why are we doing that? So, you know what I mean? Like, why are we getting in the middle of this if we're not for damn sure they've got something? So they still haven't announced anything on Ortiz yet from the Guardians. So, obviously some issues there. I don't think the Guardians lose today, but we could see another banger though. Over and under pitch count. Yeah, I got you. The pitch by pitch, I think probably will get eliminated here pretty shortly if they continue to have issues. Yeah, that's why you don't parlay in baseball, Josh, but reasons of that. Couple of sodas. What's cracking? Alabama. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you. Yamamoto pitched pretty well. Dodgers offense finally kicked into gear in the 5th. 5-2 win. Should have been 5-1 to cover the 3.5, but of course they had to take away a couple. The gambling gods got involved in that one, right? So on that, so it's the way it goes. 5-2 win, good win. We're still waiting for the Dodgers to have that 8 to 10 run scoring game. Yes, in the early game, Vlad Guerrero over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, and the Blue Jays over 4.5 team total. Alabama, thanks for liking the live. Again, appreciate that. And yeah, we've answered 100 times, user. I understand. It's all good. Do like the Blue Jays to win, but nothing compared to those two plays. LTH, thanks for liking the live as well. We do have the show out on YouTube and also TikTok. The YouTube show is always going to be a little bit more in depth. Finally won. Make it sound like you've been waiting for like 6 years or something. Jeff, thanks again for liking the live. Discord channel is available. You can check. It is $50 per month. You can get the link off of our YouTube channel or YouTube videos to our WAP app, and once you do that, then we will get you into the Discord once you check out there. Suarez, I don't know if he's going to get traded last night. Great job on the Angels there, Mike Diggs. The ball got hit in the hand, negative on the x-rays, but how long is he out and how much do you want to give up for him? Obviously, the Yankees even moved on because they thought the price was too high. So Cubs and Tigers, like both of those today, GZZ. I don't know if Suarez is going to get traded now because I am shocked Zach Gallen's not been moved yet. With all the teams need, I'm a starting pitcher like Gallen or Alcantara, one of those guys hasn't been moved. Yeah, Toronto-Baltimore split. Yeah, I like it. Toronto win early, and Baltimore will win the late one. Suarez to the Reds. I don't think he's going to Cincinnati. It sounds like if he's going to get moved, it's going back to Seattle. But we'll see. Damian Austin, thanks for joining. I didn't know Seattle had that many prospects that you could possibly want. But he's only a rental as well. He's hitting the free agent market. Phillies game over 8.5 has an excellent chance to get there because the Phillies might give up 6. Frank the Tank, thank you. Orioles, I like him in game 2. Like the Blue Jays here in game 1. I think they smack Morton around a little bit here in this early game. That starts, by the way, about 30 minutes roughly for that one. MLB still doesn't have his starters updated. Thank you, MLB.com. Isn't there the most early games go to the under? On Sundays, yes. That seems to be the case on Sunday. Not every day, but on Sundays for sure. I think we see a lot of over games, especially late, John, is where we see a bunch of them. But, yeah, I mean, it's the time of the year normally for the hitters to really start jamming away. So, let's see here. I got the Jays today. I like the Jays game 1. I like the Orioles game 2. DB, thanks for joining. Frank the Tank, thank you. Kellos, thank you. We're live on multiple platforms, YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok here, so make sure you check it out. Marlins not with Alcantara today. I do like the Guardians on that one, but Alcantara is going to give up like a minimum of 2 to 3 runs. Do you like the Tigers? And let's see here. You think Colin Ray? Colin Ray's he's been a little back and forth, right? This is more of a, I think the Cubs are going to hit Priester. This game could be high scoring again. It could be a 6-4 game type thing. Blue Jays 1, Baltimore 2. Yeah, that's what I'm on. NFL game starting. I don't know. I'm not playing preseason NFL, so on that one. Blue Jays or Orioles game 1 has an excellent chance to go over. If you're liking over plays for the day, let's see here. I think White Sox Phillies at 8.5 has a chance. Tampa Bay and the Yankees. Rockies and the Guardians. Cubs Brewers. Let's see. Nationals Astros. Angel, not necessarily in that one. Let's see. Mariners A's, really like that game to go over. And Mets Padres. Tigers money line, do like it. Awesome. Heineke and Trey Lance. So do like the Tigers. Mr. Unbothered, thanks for the follow. K Maximus, thanks for the follow. USA Traveler, what's going on? If you guys really want some more in-depth sports coverage as well, I highly recommend you follow us on YouTube as well. You will get a lot more information over there. You can check out our YouTube link. It's here on TikTok, or just search Scott Jenkins on there. Because your app won't let you pick the second game because there's probably no lineups or something to that effect. We've got some players we want to play, but there's nothing out line-wise for them yet. Probably won't be until the end of game 1. You don't have to parlay game 1 and game 2. You can just play them straight. A's over 3.5 runs? Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Only cons, thank you. I do like the Blue Jays in game 1. If I had, I'd give you 3: St. Louis, Dodgers, and the Tigers today. Paper route, Frank, what's going on? Martin Lopez, what's happening? Why do people keep asking me if I still have the Blue Jays in game 1? Like I'm scared of the starting pitcher that Toronto's throwing out. Mile, thanks for liking the live. Dodgers run line has a really good chance today. Somebody mentioned a Volpe homer today. I'll stay away from that. 3C Frenchies, what's going on? But I think the Yankees are going to score some runs. They're also going to get scored on. D-backs fan, what's going on? Favorite three-leg today? I'll take Guerrero in this first game over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. I'll take the Cubs over 3.5 team total in the Cubs game. And let's see, Westburg in game 2 over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. If that's not available for you, I do like Will Smith over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs today as well. Bichette, 2+ bases, like it in game 1. Gunner, I like in game 2. D-backs fan, I don't like the D-backs today. I mean, I'm down here in Phoenix as well. I think they're laying down, to be really honest. Suarez, he's probably going to be out of the lineup after getting hit yesterday. I just don't like him here against the Tigers. They have had a shitty road trip, and I think it continues. With Jackson Merrill for the Padres? Is that who you're asking about, or Merrill Kelly? Alabama, thanks for liking the live as well. Pax, thanks for joining. Eddie, thanks for joining. 420 California. Reds can make the playoffs. It's a longer shot out there, Bengals fan, but if they could if the pitching can stay right for a minute, they got an outside chance. I'm not saying it's an easy one. I'd love them to make the playoffs, to be really honest, because I'd cash a couple of tickets. I know they hit over win total for sure on that one. It's like I just gave out 3 legs and now you want 4. And as soon as I give out 4, then somebody's going to want 5. So Guerrero over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Cubs over 3.5 team total. Westburg in game 2 with the Orioles over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, and Will Smith over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. So CHH, I just said Cubs over 3.5 team total was best play today. So that would mean yes, over 2.5. Best 3, once again, no problem. Cubs over 3.5 team total. And Guerrero over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Will Smith for the Dodgers over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Jose, thanks for joining the show. Do like the Dodgers today. I think they get another nice little win. Dodgers run line, excellent opportunity. Yeah, I was a little surprised they like Priester as much as they do, but Verlander did finally get a win, so I guess he's back in the good graces of the Bucs. Vera, what's up? For dinner, probably I'll be lucky, mac and cheese or something. ASVP, thank you. Huh? I know, I'm very neglected. Vera, you coming down to cook for dinner? It's only going to be like 115 today. Rockies don't like them today. Congrats on their win yesterday. Royals or Dodgers? Like the Dodgers better. Money line for WNBA? Whew. That is an excellent question. I don't know. We played a couple spreads today. But it might be the Mystics, to be really honest, but I don't know if I've got 4 that I absolutely love winning today. I do like the Cardinals, the Dodgers, and the Tigers. You can throw Cubs in there, I guess, if you want to as well. Chicago is worse with the humidity. And once again, rest in peace to my favorite player ever in baseball, Ryan Sandberg. Hopefully him and his family are figuring out a way to get through this. One of the best second basemen to ever play the game. 1984 MVP season was phenomenal. Watching that on WGN was awesome. Broden, thanks for liking the live. PSM, thanks for joining as well. Rest in peace, Rhino. I was in Cooperstown when you were there for your induction. Saw you at several when you were coaching the Iowa Cubs. Saw you there several times as well. It's just was at the memorial for him last year. Yeah, Harry Carey as well. Harry will always be missed. If you go to Chicago, you got to go to Harry Carey's restaurant just to see the memorabilia. You don't even have to eat there. Ninja Courage, what's going on? But if you are a Cubs fan, it is one of those days today, right? One of the best players ever for the Cubs. Question, he's probably going to have a flag like Ernie Banks, I'm assuming. So PSM, thanks for liking the live, and we can only hope so. He did get his statue finally last year outside the stadium. We were there for that weekend against the Mets when that happened. That was pretty phenomenal, to say the least. Danny was on the field as well. That was about, a little over a year ago. I think that was in June of last year. Andrew, thanks for liking the live. But we will miss you, 23. We will miss you, Rhino, for sure. Just should 65 as well. So going young. Yeah, I know he fought. That cancer, that prostate cancer gets you. It's just Germ. Thanks for joining, Chris. Thanks for joining. Rays or Yanks? Slight lean to the Yanks. No, love it. Yanks, Rays over. Do like favorite over. Might be the late game of the day, and that's the A's and the Mariners. We can see a bunch of scoring there. Chris, thanks for liking the live. PSN, thanks for liking the live. Red Sox today, more than likely on that one. We slight lean that way with Giolito. Jays, Orioles first game. Do like the Jays. Game 2, like the Orioles. Mal, thanks for liking the live. Luis, thank you for joining. Marty, thank you. PSN, thank you. For Vladdy hits, first game. Jeff G, thanks for joining. Hulk, thanks for joining. PSM, thank you. Bronx, Eric, thank you for joining the show. Greatly appreciative. Show me now what's going on, Jay Will. Lancey Moore, great to see you. Who gives fish? Thank you. First game over has a great possibility there, Jeff. Marty, thank you. Appreciate that. Cannon under 4.5 strikeouts, maybe. I think the White Sox are going to figure out how to keep that within 1 or win that damn thing against the Phillies. Jacoby, thanks for coming on. Nationals run line. Give me 1 second. Plus 1.5, yes. 100 today out there. Well, I guess we're in good shape. Probably a lot more humidity out there as well, right? Who we got in the early game? Blue Jays, over 4.5 team total. Vlad Guerrero, over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Watch the Rocks win today. It is baseball. It is 162 games in roughly, 180, 90 days. Anything can happen. Bustos Boo, thanks for joining. Make Mid, thanks for joining. That's why you get the truest odds in baseball, but you've also got the wilder days, right? So you're going to pay a tax in the other sports compared to baseball. Michael, thanks for joining. You just can't ever go crazy on one day of baseball. That's all I'm saying. There's not one day where you can load up. You might be able to do that in the football season, but you can't do it in baseball. Catch a phase, what's up? Let's see. Mike Graham, how do we feel about Fetty over 2.5 earned runs? Yes, like it. I think the Royals get to him early, and I love the Cardinals today. I think Sonny Gray bounces back. And the Cardinals put up some runs off of Alcantara. Pay the tax we got married, right? You're saving on your income tax and paying a tax for everything else. There you go, Vera. Cost, thanks for joining. I'm hoping that you're at work still. Great. Bronx Kid user, thanks for joining the show. So we do got a little WNBA action as well. Valkyries in the Dream Sky, Mystics, Aces, Sparks to go along with 16 days in baseball. All cash after Illinois tax bogus. Yeah. Phoenix just took a 0.5% rate increase. UC for 6, absolutely. Baltimore 5+ run. Okay, Yankees run line and Mets. Okay. Baby Brown, what's going on? Matt Hyatt, great to see you again as well. Scott, thanks for joining. Can Charlie Morton do anything? We hope not. Davis Schneider getting moved up in the lineup as Springer did take one to the helmet last night. Guerrero, Bichette, Barger, Clement, Loperfido, Wagner, and Sanchez for the Blue Jays in game one. Westberg, Laureano, Gunnar Henderson, O'Neill, Urias, Mullins, Mayo, Cowser, and Jackson for the O's in game one. Money line first game, Blue Jays. Truth and Chris, what's up? USA Traveler, thanks for liking the live. Chris, thanks for coming on. John, thanks for joining the show. Matt Raw, thank you. O'Neill homers today. In game two, they got left-handers in both games, right? Good chance. O'Neill against the left-hander has been hot as of late. So what do you think of the Rockies game? Think it could be another big scoring game, but do like the Guardians to figure out how to win this one. Jose Ramirez and Angel Martinez with big days. O'Neill's been crushing left-handed pitcher. First game specifically, I don't necessarily love it in the first game. So I think Phillies win. They should win. I think if they do win, I think it's by a run. So only need 3. Vlad Guerrero. And let's see. Let's go Crow Armstrong. And Mookie Betts in that one if you need 3. If you lean Arizona, no. Like the Tigers today quite a bit. I think the Diamondbacks continue to lay down. Cubs today, yes. Anytime, Marty. I hope Barker gets it going in game one. We're counting on him today. He didn't show up yesterday, that's for sure. Right? Tigers today, I think the D-backs just continue this road slide, to be really honest. They're all it seems like they're all waiting to see on who's gone next. So, off the team. So, Big Poe, thanks for joining. This is a tough couple days here for the players as well, especially the ones that know they're on the trade block. So, this is not an easy one. Padres, I think they're in a close game, Maul. Plus 1.5, I like them. D-backs are definitely going to be sellers. They should be. They're out of the race. They are too many teams in front of them and 5-6 back of that third wild card spot. There is no reason to go anyway. Orioles, I like them in game 2, Vic. I like the Blue Jays in game 1. So I will take my chances against Charlie Morton every damn time out there. So, although everybody's been acting today like Charlie Morton's a good pitcher. So, Lawrence, thanks for joining. D. Cole, thanks for joining. Jess, thank you. Crisco, thanks for joining the show. Hi, Lawrence. How are you? Baby Sixer. Baseball, WNBA, whichever. Cubs plus 1.5. Yes, sauce to me. Absolutely. D Money, thanks for joining. Deja Vu, thank you. William Bond, thanks for joining the show. As we're about 10 minutes away from game 1 today, and then we don't got nothing else until, 6 hours from now. Okay, on just money lines. Don't really play a lot of those, Deja Vu, but appreciate it. And if you'd watch the show on YouTube, you'd find out about how much we did yesterday. So, right? Over game 1, good chance for that one, Lawrence. So we expect the Blue Jays to come out. And there was more than 14 games yesterday, so your stats are off anyway as well. So do yourself a favor, follow it on YouTube. This baseball, just search Scott Jenkins, Sports Bets for Free is the name. And there's also a link off the TikTok channel underneath the lemon link. Red Sox today, slightly like them until we figure out who the starter for the Twins is going to be. Lawrence Kegelston, thank you. Dodgers and Phillies. Phillies game, probably going to go over because I think the White Sox are going to score a bunch. I don't know in the Dodgers game if that game goes over or not, to be really honest. I do like the Dodgers money line, though. I'm with you there. CHH, thanks for joining. I'll be really honest. Anything to do with the Phillies game right now, the way they've been playing on the road, I don't know if I could play it. But that would be me. I said Blue Jays game 1, Orioles game 2. I'm going to start requiring notebooks and pens from everybody that asks questions. Red Sox, do like them slightly until we know who's going to be the starting pitcher for the Twins. Ghetto Grasshopper, thanks for joining. White Sox plus 1.5 and plus 2.5, baby sixer. I don't know if I play them on the money line, but I do like them plus a half first 5 as well. CI Perez, thank you. USA Traveler. Cayenne, thanks for all joining. Zero. I actually like there to be multiple runs here in the first. So, yeah, White Sox have been playing well. No question about it. Offense has woke up is the reason why. So and the way Luzardo can blow up, crazy. Elbor, thanks for joining. That's why the plus 1.5 and 2.5 I like quite a bit. USA Traveler, thanks for liking the live. And L Bump, thanks for the share. All right. Official 502 Slips. Please do not advertise on my channel as I don't come on your channel because you have no followers and advertise on you, so you're gone on that one. Astros money line. Nationals plus 1.5. I'd probably play beforehand. Jay Will. I don't advertise on anybody else's show. Please don't come and advertise on mine because we've got a lot more people than you'll ever see in your lifetime. Astros money line. We went over that one, Jay Will. Okay, that one. Favorite place today, Cubs over 3.5 team total. Vlad Guerrero over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Pittsburgh game under 8. Yeah, I don't really like the total there, but yeah, probably a little bit there. Seem to go under. Okay, well, we got a lot of these bad pitchers here. Best 10, no thank you. Watch the show. Watch the show on YouTube, Ben Gaze, if you want the best 10. I'll give you 500 plays there. Play whatever you want. Rob, thank you. Vladdy in the first game. I do like him over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs especially. Yes. Bo Bichette. He hasn't struck out, 5 straight games? Morton's not a monster strikeout pitcher. Probably a good chance. Today's the day. All right. Anytime, Bishop Don. Always good to see you. Mike D, Marty Raw, what's going on? Thank you for the likes. Appreciate it. Soda, thanks for joining. Vlad, 1 hit first game. Yeah, I think he's got a great shot of multiple hits in the first game. The only issue is if one team gets a big lead here, I will tell you they will be subbing out players like mad crazy. So you need the game to stay probably within 4 runs, so that way they're not subbing guys out. That guy, what's going on? King Lee, thanks for joining. Mize for 2.5. Well, there's a good chance he can get to 3. I wouldn't play it much higher than that. He is not a strikeout pitcher. He does pitch to a lot of contact. Stillers, what's up? Vince, thanks for joining. Watkins, thanks for joining. Copado, thanks for joining. What's up, Stillers? How's Wisconsin today? Your Brouhahas kicked the Cubs in the rear end last night. Cubs choked the hell out of that thing. What apps? We use quite a few. DraftKings, FanDuel, Bet365, ProfitX. Probably the ones we use the most. ESPN Bet can come in there as well, but whichever one has the best odds for us. The app we do use quite a bit, though, for research is Outlier. If you check it out on YouTube, you can check out the link in the comment section on today's episode as well if you want to check that out. Do have a 7-day free trial. Don't play NASCAR. Love Formula One. We're heavy into that one. Nerfies today, not a lot to love there. I like Yes Run first inning in this first game. Nerfy-wise, I think there's going to, so many games today I think can go over. Maybe Reds Dodgers does. Tigers D-backs has a chance. I think there's a lot more opportunity for yes run first inning this time of the year. NFL, absolutely. College football, yes. Game 2, we actually like the Orioles. I think we get a split on the doubleheader. We do NFL, college football, baseball, college basketball, NBA. Drew, thank you. We'll do Formula One, golf, UFC, stuff like that as well. Marlins cards. The only issue I've got is Alcantara. Otherwise, I'd play it. And that one there. I don't think Sonny Gray's going to give up anything, but Sandy can give up runs in a hurry. That's why I wouldn't play that. And I'm not a big first inning player anyway. Occasionally we will, but there's not really much of a handicap to it. It's more flip of the coin. I know why people like it, but he's good the first time through. Sandy, his ERA is still pushing 8. I don't think he's good anytime through anything. So I like I said, I'm not a big Sandy guy today, so I wouldn't play it. But if you want to, knock yourself out. ABM, thanks for joining. And now that I probably stuck up to say don't play it, guess what? It'll probably hit. It's Drink King. Thanks for joining. But I only answer like 1,000 questions per show. That's what she said. I know. I'm telling you, Vera. Go over on their strikeouts. There's not a lot of pitchers really to love today on Ks. I don't think. Giolito, if you can get it around the 5 mark. Luzardo, even though I think he'll give up some runs, he'll get some strikeouts. And I think the guys in the late games get shelled quite a bit. UC, so the best one today, probably UC at 6+. Yeah, I mean, it's not a dominant pitching schedule today. Glass now for strikeouts. I don't know what his number is. Do you know the number, Mikey? Uh, 5.5 over under first 5. I think definitely we could see 5. Yeah, I definitely think we could see 6 runs in the first 5. And 6 for Glass now. If it's 6+, I'd take Glass now. Or 6.5. Yeah, that's the difference. So he's got to get 7. There's a good chance. If he's effective in the strike zone today. Jacoby Ramsey, thanks for joining. Is this something I'd love to play? No. Over on the Orioles, game 1 has a great opportunity. Game 2 might as well, but game 1's right around 10. Both games around 10. Yeah, we can see a bunch of scores in both games. I didn't get a thanks for joining. My bad, Money Mitch. Sorry about that. Oscar. Oscar who? No caller ID. My bad. Terrell, thank you for coming on. What's going on, Terrell? How are you? Jeremy, thanks for joining the show. And we're going to get started here anytime in this Orioles game. Over under, just saving you time on Orioles game has a good chance to go over. I like the Blue Jays better in game 1 as we got first pitch underway. Charlie Morton starting off with the ball. B. James, what's up? We'll be on here for a few more minutes. Not going to stay on too long here. Make sure you do follow us on TikTok and also on YouTube if you want more in depth. I thought I answered that no caller ID for over 5.5 first 5. Yes. Yeah, Baltimore's been hitting the ball. Toronto can hit as well. Toronto should smack it today, I'd assume, off of Morton here. Although Lukes does ground out for the first out. Now we got Davis Schneider up for the Blue Jays here in the first. The only issue I see with the Orioles today at all is they got a lefty in the first game, lefty in the second game starting-wise. So lit, thanks for joining. Jeff's Unique Items, thanks for joining the show. As everybody just forgot to like and do all that kind of stuff. I understand, you know. David Schneider pops up, so 2 quick outs, then 3 pitches. Wow, Charlie Morton starting off like a monster. They're swinging further early. Over in the first game, good chance. Both teams should score, which will score some decent runs. Veronica, thanks for liking the live. Rockies, don't like them today that much. Tigers, Rays, okay, I can see that. Sox, Phillies, Stros, don't like the Phillies. Don't like the Stros a bunch. Who do you got? Braves, Royals. Royals with Seth Lugo on the mound today. Bots aren't allowed. Thanks for the follow. James, thanks for joining. Bots, thanks for liking the live. Cleveland today, do like them. I think that game could be higher scoring as well in that one. All right, we got a 2-1 count here on Guerrero here in the top of the first. Bureau, what's up? I do like Sonny Gray and the Cardinals today to win that one. Alcantara on the mound. Gray got blown up in his last start. I don't see him do those 2 in a row, so good chance for the Cards to win today. 2-2 count on Guerrero here. And Fan, thanks for joining the show. Chirac, thanks for joining. Marlins have been scary. They weren't scary yesterday. They laid down a turd yesterday. But I understand they've been playing better baseball. They're ahead of the Braves in the standings. Always good news. All right. What do we got? 3-2 count on Big Vlad. And Guerrero walks. So we've got a runner on here for Bichette in the first, 2 outs. Lugo for 4. I can see that one. Yep. All right. Can Bo Bichette do any damage? KY, thanks for joining. Big Daddy Slim, thanks for joining the show. All right, we got an 0-1 count here on Bichette. Just make sure you follow us on YouTube, TikTok, as well as we'll post up a couple there. I do like the Dodgers against Lodolo today against the Reds. Think they can get the job done. Two legs, sure. Vlad over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Cubs over 3.5 team total. I might pop on later, Vera. I don't know. I'll be really honest. I don't know. I might, or we're going to try to be on really early tomorrow. But Brewers are guaranteed to win by 4 more. Well, first of all, if you come on and say guarantee or lock, you're full of it to begin with. So, and I don't think they're, 4 or more. I like the Cubs to win, but hey, everybody's entitled to their opinion. Yeah, Thursday. Yeah, not much going on. There'll be not a lot of baseball on Thursday for sure. We'll see is right. We'll see is right. But anytime anybody guarantees anything, it's almost a kiss of death. Royals front 5, do you like it? Do you like the Dodgers today? All right, we got a 2-2 count on Bichette. D. Cole, thanks for joining the show. Like I said, make sure you give us a follow, YouTube, TikTok. Also, Discord channel is available. Go to us on YouTube and check out the WHOP checkout link. Once you hit that one there, we will give you an invite to the Discord as well. You know more about table tennis than I will. That's for sure. Mr. McStoner, thanks for liking the live. All right, still 2-2 count on Bo. Do like the Royals today, Motion Boy, the social. Thanks for joining. Mamba Mania. Thanks for coming on. B4, thanks for joining. And Bichette flies. Oh, that thing was relatively deep center field. Blue Jays don't score in the top of the first, go in the bottom of 1-0. She lose and forget it. Right. Cubs and Tigers, do like them both. Brewers going to win 7-2. I guess you're going to be stuck on the Brewers game. Rays, I expect that to be a higher scoring game today. Slightly to the Yanks, but not by much. Rays plus 1.5. I think they definitely has some play there. All right, thank you guys for coming on today. Great talking with everybody here on the live show on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch as well. So we will, like I said, we'll definitely be on early morning tomorrow, Wednesday, for a live show. We'll also put out a show or the baseball show tonight on YouTube and TikTok. So make sure you look out for us on both. If you want a little bit more in-depth coverage, make sure you check out that YouTube show as well. So do appreciate everybody's support as always, and we look forward to seeing you on the next one.